I don't know why this is working up again. Okay, so indicates the specific time or the interval of time. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why this is happening again. I'm gonna have to investigate some stuff in my home that I'm frustrated about because this shouldn't be happening anymore. Okay. We have learned a thing. Particles always indicate what is going on before them. So the ni is indicating the time at which this is taking place. E is the destination to which we are going. So we are going to the office at around 9 o'clock. Okay. The structure of English and Japanese sentences is so different that the, kind of working backwards of reading them is too much for my very tiny brain. Okay, so it's I drink tea. There shouldn't be a comma there. Every morning. So, wa is for watashi. Oh, hey. That is why I desperately want to get into practice, because I have not practiced actively in 2 or 3 years, and I have lost so much of my skills. So, 学校に行きません. Which is true, because I have graduated all of my schools. I do not go to, or I think in this context it'd be more like I will not go. You know those grammar exercises you did in school where you had to mark the subject, object, and verb? Japanese is just that grammar. Yeah. That was a big part. It's because it's backwards, because in the US it's just the subject and object are flipped from what they are in Japanese, and it's baffling to me. Hey, Azzy! How are you? How are you doing today? It is amazing how often Duolingo gives me this sentence, and I'm like, what are you trying to say about me? Even though this is work for me. This is my job, is coming here 4 days a week and doing stuff with y'all. Gozen reji ni nemasu. So here, again, the ni is indicating the time that this is happening. I'm gonna drill this into my brain. The particle is discussing what comes before it. I'm drilling this into my brain. This is important knowledge. So the ni here is indicating the time that this action is occurring. And this action is going to bed. So this is, I go to bed at midnight. Which is a little late for me these days, but it has not been entirely untrue over the course of my life. So, I drink water every morning. And sometimes I feel like my also should have a particle after it, but it doesn't. It's just every morning I drink water. Okay. So hachi ji ni, because ni is indicating the time. Gakko e, indicating the destination. Ikimasu, the action is going. Okay, we're getting it. We've learned. So we gotta put it into practice. Watashi wa Nihongo Gakko no. Okay, so this is. I am a student of a Japanese language school. So it's I am a Japanese language school. That is not even close to how you spell language. I was just like, no, I'm not gonna type half the letters in this word. Jesus Christ. Shouldn't it? Nihongo? Shouldn't it be Nihongo no Gakko? No, that's not right. Because that would indicate some kind of possessiveness. I feel like there should be a particle in there. Nihongo Gakko is Japanese language school. No, I guess there wouldn't be. Okay. 今は午前0時です。もちろん行きます。Of course I'll go. Okay, here we go. This is where there's a lot of very similar words in here. I'm gonna try not to get confused. 私は日本語学校の学生です。Yes, that's correct. 私は日本語学校の学生です。I am a student of the Japanese language school. And that's what I mean by, like, sometimes it is backwards to how a sentence is structured in English. Because, like, the way that this is translated is kind of has it in that same order. But it's I am a student of the Japanese language school. Is like a very, very literal translation of how this sentence is, which changes the structure. Gogo 10時半頃に寝ます. So I go to sleep. Oh my god, I can't type. Around 10 o'clock p.m. Because gogo is p.m. And then gozen is a.m. And the way that my Japanese teacher got us to remember, the mnemonic that she gave us, is that you don't go to a go-go club in the morning. And I'm like, Yoshiko sensei, I don't go to a go-go club ever. Yes, it is, they're very, very different. It also makes English is hard to learn for fucking everyone, though. English sucks. It is such a shitty language. But once you kind of understand the structure of the sentence, and how the flow goes, it's kind of very easy to catch on to how you should be structuring a Japanese sentence, but they are so incredibly different as languages. Eh? Oh! 10:30! busy thinking about the AM and PM thing. Oh my god, I'm a fucking disaster. So here it goes in. Where is it? They didn't put the kanji! They're tricking me. They're tricking me. I'm used to, at this point, them using the kanji. Sometimes they will do this to make sure that you know the word and that you're not just, like, memorizing what the kanji looks like. They will sometimes just throw it in hiragana. So it's gozen reiji ni, because it is indicating the time that this is happening. Ne mas. They did it with ne, too! Damn. Okay. He did a little dance. Okay. So it's 8:30. I need to do 8:30. Goes in, so it's the morning. Okay, so I get up. Okimasu. I get up at 8:30 a.m. Fucking, I'm mad that I got that one wrong. Because I was so busy, like, doing a little AM PM thing that I fucked up. Okay, shichi. Alright, gozen shichi ji ni, indicating the time. It indicates what comes before it. Ni okimasu. Okay, we're gonna get it right this time. Gozen hachi jihan. Okay, so this time they attach jihan. Ni okimasu. Tabemasu. That is actually around when I eat dinner, so what is it? Gozen? Gogo 6時に食べます。So, 午後6時に食べます. So I eat at 6 p.m., which is roughly around when I eat dinner. Usually sometime between 6 and 8. Yes, the owl. The owl knows. The owl always fucking knows. Knows everything all the time. I eat at around 12 o'clock. Okay, so 12時. That's 12. So it's 10 twos. Or 10, well, no. So 2 10s would be 20. And then 10 with 2 is 12. So 12時に Oh, no. Goro. So 12時頃. Because it's around 12 o'clock. Ni tabemasu. You gotta around 12, so it's like not exactly. I don't eat at precisely 12 o'clock every day, just around then. Maybe 11:30, maybe 12:30, but sometimes, just in the vicinity of 12 o'clock. I go to sleep around 10:30 p.m. So, 午後10時半に、頃に寝ます。 I don't know why my brain is like, okimasu. It's like, no. I think because I get up around 10:30 a.m. because my sleep schedule is balls. It's funny that they would put watashi here, but not add a wa, so it could be like watashi wa. Okay, so... Oh, this is the sentence we just did. This is the same sentence. So I go to sleep around 10:30 p.m. Okay, so now we're going to go into lessons that I haven't completed. And I'm going to ask y'all what you want to do. Do you want me to just do one lesson, and just keep cycling through one lessons until we maybe hit the end of one? Or do you want me to, like, do a whole lesson, like, as far as I can? I feel like we'll have more interesting things to discuss if I cycle through single lessons. Okay, well we'll start with restaurant. Normally I will do like one up until I hit a new level. So I would do all of the lessons in level 4. And then I would probably move on to Intro 2 and do all of the lessons in Level 2. But I normally don't do a ton of lessons at once. I usually do, like, somewhere between 2 to 4 in a day. And a lot of the time I am just reviewing these because I'm tired. But we'll start with restaurant, and we'll start with restaurant because Tadaya-san is hungry. But yeah, okay, so we'll just do one lesson at a time, and we'll just kind of work our way through as many as we can. So we'll start with a restaurant lesson. Menu. Oh god, I can't fucking spell restaurant. Is that how you spell restaurant? I think that's right. I can spell it like this. This I can spell fine, because it's fucking phonetic. I think that's how you spell restaurant. Yeah, I spelled it right! Restaurant is a word that I've never fucking been able to spell. Ah, karai? Karai desu. Ocha wa karai desu ne. Desu ne is you're doing this little like, oh, like you kind of like wanna respond, even though it's kind of rhetorical. You're like oh, like you're sharing an experience. Let's see how the book explains this, because I'm shitty at explaining things. This is why I'm not a teacher. Ne 128. Even though I did apply to teach English in Japan, but I have no teaching experience. Ne. Desu ne indicates agreement, or softens a request. So in this case, it indicates a request for confirmation. Or it indicates a mild assertion of. Okay, so mild assertion, I think, is what this. Yes, I applied via the JET program. I was encouraged by my Japanese teacher and an English teacher to apply. I've had a really difficult time with trying to find work. And my brain was like, I've run out of jobs to apply for in the US. I'm going to apply for an English teaching job in Japan. And I didn't get it. I think because I have no education in teaching and no experience in teaching. No. I was rejected. I think because I have no experience in teaching, that especially right now, because I did this, I think in 2020. No, it would have been this year. It would have been this year that I left. I applied for 2022. Especially right now, with the restrictions going in and out of Japan, I think they're looking for just highly, highly qualified people. Though it is kind of, it is a weird little dream of mine. My actual education, my actual college level, university level education is in illustration and comics. So I would really love to, even if it's just for a year or so, go to Japan and be a mangaka's assistant. I would really, really love to do that, and that's definitely a thing where I would, my Japanese would need to get a lot better. But I think that would be a really cool, interesting experience, for someone of my background. Would be to be a mangaka's assistant. I'm not exactly sure how I would go about doing that. I've done a little research on it, and there are like forums and places that are kind of set up for mangaka to go speak to people and for people to be like, oh, I would love to do this, but I'm not totally sure how I would get involved with something like that, and it does require me to get my language skills much better than they currently are. Okay, so in this case, desu ne, the ne is kind of is lightly asserting, where desu yo, I think, is a more like firm assertion or like really heavy emphasis, where if I was like really surprised by the tea being spicy, I guess I could be like, ah, ota wa karai desu yo, and I would be, I'd be like, it would be kind of emphasizing that it was either a lot spicier than I expected. I think. Oh, I feel like, okay. I feel like I feel like this is not wrong. Because I mean, it's like this tea is kono ocha, I guess. Please do feel free to correct me. Everything I'm saying is just how I've understood it, and I'm very open to the fact that I'm probably wrong about the nuances of things. But I feel like this is not wrong because, like, I'm just dropping the kono because I would obviously be talking about the tea that I'm drinking or the tea that I'm, like, pointing out. I feel like I'm not wrong here. I feel like I'm not incorrect. I'm a little mad that they marked me wrong on this one. Restaurant? Okay, where is the restaurant? Doko is where? Restaurant. Ah, is it? Kono gohan wa... So, this rice is spicy. How do you end up? Okay, Azzy, you take care. How do you end up with spicy rice? I mean, unless you're, like, putting spices in it. Okay, so if I were... So it would be more like I would say, このは karai desu ne. Like, I could say that. I could say, like, このは... Because it would be indicating... Okay. Oh, okay. Now that... Yes, okay. Thank you for correcting me, because now that I'm thinking about it, it would just... If I were to just be saying, ocha... I would be kind of speaking very generally about tea, which would be weird. Okay. Thank you for correcting me, because now I'm like thinking more about it, and I'm realizing, like, yes, that would be some very weird phrasing if I were to just say tea is spicy. Karai desu ne. Kore wa karai desu ne. Okay. Okay. That does make more sense. Like, now that you have pointed out that it is wrong, and I'm thinking more about how that sentence is structured, it would be very weird to just be like, man, tea sure is spicy, isn't it? All tea ever just sure is super spicy. That is incredibly weird. Uh so レストランはどこですか? Like, sometimes I just get stuff so backwards in my head, but no, now that you're pointing that out to me, I am realizing, yes, wait, that sentence is very strange. Okay, そのレストランは that does make sense. その that's me. いくらですか? いくら How much? Is it how much is it? いくら? Ah! I'm right! Because I'm... My brain keeps going to, more like how long, because I remember that by itsumo, which is always. Ikura. Ikura is how much. So... Ringo? Ringo wa ikura desu ka? Ah, wait. They're gonna get mad at me if I don't... I have to put kono, because otherwise it's just how much are apples everywhere all at once. Go wa ikura desu ka? Okay. Okay. This apple, so it's gotta be kono ringo wa. It's like, these apples right here in this store, how much are they? Karai desu ka? Is it spicy? Okay. Kore wa menu desu ka? Okay, here we go. So if we take off the kono, it just becomes a very weird sentence. So this tea is spicy, isn't it? Okay. Okay. This is why I say my language level has dropped so fucking much, because I am so deeply out of practice. Kore ikura desu ka? And this is why I want to practice more. これはメニューです。Okay, so is this a menu? Ah. Do you have an English menu? Hmm. Eigo no menu wa aremasu ka? Hey! Yes! oh god, I love curry rice. Curry rice wa, no, curry rice ga daisuki desu. Otherwise, it would be like the curry rice, like something. So, eigo no menu wa arimasu ka? I think that's right. Okay. Like, I feel like there should be some other words in there, but how much is this? No. Table wa restaurant ni ikura? Table wa restaurant ni ikura, ikutsu arimasu ka? I feel like there should be another particle, but I think maybe I'm wrong about that. Ah! Okay, let's look at the other correct solution, because maybe that's more of a better structure than the one I did. So, restaurant ni table wa... Oh, okay, that just switched the restaurant and the table. Okay. Ikutsu arimasu ka? Okay, so that's a thing that I've gotten tripped up over in the past, is thinking there should be a particle when there's not. But we are indicating that the table is what we're talking about. Like, we are asking about tables. The place we're asking them about is in the restaurant. And it's just, how many exist? How many exist in the how many tables exist in the restaurant? Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We got it. We figured it out. This one coming back to haunt me. Kono ocha wa karai desu ne. Kono ocha. So we're talking about that tea specifically. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back up to home. Daidokoro. I think is this? Which I think is kitchen? Daidokoro. A little annoyed they will not tell me what it means. I think it's kitchen. Daidokoro. Dokoro. Which was this? Ah! Yeah, this. A house. Yeah. No, that's window. That's window. That's mado. Is it this one? Shoku. Yeah, okay, so it is that one. Okay, that one might be mado. Nice! We did it. Okay, so I think this one is mado, then.
It's drinking the water!
Ah! Thank you, Ash. Let me sit up, and then I will drink. Ocha o nomimasu. There we go. It is a house. Ah! Ah! Why am I being bonked? Dokoro. Daidokoro. Furo. Ie. Ya. Shinjitsu. Bedroom. Okay. Shinshitsu. And then doko is where. We're learning vocab! Fuck yeah! Shinshitsu. Shinshitsu is bedroom. That's okay, Ash. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for popping by. Hope you get some good rest. Have something good to eat. Something nice and tasty. Dokoro. Furo. Ie. Daidokoro. Heya is room. Daidokoro desu. It's a kitchen. Daidokoro is kitchen? Yes! I remember words. This is a word that I have learned before. And I was not confident in my memory. Shinshitsu wa doko desu ka? Oh, They're good. They have been very good today. They've just been relaxing. They've been yelling a lot recently. I don't know why they have been so chatty recently, especially Chase. That boy is screaming at me all day, every day. What the hell is up with isekai manga always having stuff like slaves are bad, but protagonist can have them because he's super nice, so now they want to be... That is cringe. That is cringe every fucking time. This is my hill that I'll die on, is that isekai needs to stop being a harem genre and needs to go back to being a shoujo drama. A shoujo adventure genre. I don't know why I said drama there. In the 90s, isekai was a shoujo adventure drama, but now is a harem genre, and the harem is a pretty cringe genre in general. So isekai has taken on a lot of the cringe tropes of the harem genre and put them in a lot of fantasy settings in which you get stuff like, you know, girls wanting to fucking be a dude's slave because she's horny for him or whatever. I don't know, some bullshit. It's bullshit, it's cringe. We need to revive isekai as a girls' adventure genre, which is why I want to make my fucking isekai adventure game. But I don't have fucking money. And it wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't in debt from college. Because otherwise I would just learn and I would do it myself. Because I have some skills in game dev. Not a whole lot, as far as the actual... All of my dev skills are in, like, pre-production. Not so much actual production of, like, modeling and coding. But I'm gonna do it, it's gonna happen. Give me another, like, 5 years and I'll have it out. I'll make it happen. But yeah, no. Super fucking cringe. Fucking isekai has become a shadow of its former fucking glory. I'm reading a new, super nice isekai, really good. Boom, city arc, awesome. Protagonist sees slaves and says, oh my god, this is so horrible, so he's gonna save them. He won't just accept getting a slave and leave the... Yeah, like, but no, he's gonna. He's gonna. Isekai is a fucking shadow of its former self. And they just put that shit in there all the fucking time, because it's like, because he's nice to his slave, he's rescued them. And because he's rescued them, that makes it not bad that this slave wants to, like, hang around and help him and shit. Even though the slave is not getting paid or really has any freedoms. Any true freedoms in the society that they're in. It's bullshit. Garbage bullshit. It's super cringe. Super cringe. And even if other shit is good, there's always... I mean, I guess not always, but... Like, there's stuff like that in so many of them. It needs to go back to being a girls' adventure genre. Yeah, let me teach you peasants how to make real food. And they always use the most random materials to make it, and the other character's like, oh my god. Yeah, there was... Okay, I don't know much about the manga that I think this is based off of, and this is more of a period thing. I mean, it's still an isekai. He's just not going to a fantasy world. He has just time-slipped. And instead of him just being a random dude and doing that, he is a chef. So he's like, okay, bring me these ingredients that I know are used in this thing, and I'm gonna do my best to... Because, like, he like, invents shoyu, but it's just that he knows how shoyu is made, and is like, I'm going to try to do a small scale of that process so that I have enough to make this one recipe. Because I am a chef, and my entire, like, thing that I'm doing is being... Because it's Nobunaga no Chef is what I'm talking about. Where he is literally Nobunaga's, like, the chef of Nobunaga's army. But to have, like, a random dude, just a random fucking dude be like, I'm gonna teach y'all to make fucking curry. I'm gonna teach y'all to make the really specific thing that is Japanese curry, which requires a lot of really specific ingredients that definitely would not exist in that fantasy world, is just so fucking weird every time. It's so strange. Where, like, I don't know, I like the idea of being like, okay, I am in the same world that the ingredients I have always known exist within, and I'm going to make an altered form. Yes, curry went from India to the UK to Japan. It is, and has had so many iterations in that process that, like, I don't know, just a random teenager in an isekai who has probably never prepared curry from scratch by himself. Like, has either eaten maybe his parents' or his girlfriend's cooking, or has eaten you know, like Golden Curry or House Instant Curry is not gonna know how to fucking make curry from scratch. He's not gonna know what the fuck goes into that. Like, it's unless he's like a dude who is has like studied food and like cooks for himself, but most isekai are like fucking teenagers. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, yeah, curry. God, fucking. It's so many things! Like, you could probably make a spiced, like, vegetable stew that, like, in the technical definition of curry, would probably be a curry, but it's not going to taste like any kind of curry that exists in the world that he came from. And he's definitely not going to make it from, like, a fucking banana, which is the opposite of curry. Daidokoro wa doko desu ka? Okay, where is the kitchen? Daidokoro is kitchen. So, Daidokoro ga arimasu? I want to look at ga real quick, because I'm not totally sure why it's using ga there. Ga. 10 and 11. Or possibly 13 to 16. Okay. Indicates existence. Perfect! That's exactly what I wanted to know. We are indicating the existence of a kitchen, and that is why we are using ga. Okay. Perfect. So, the example in the book is Asoko ni yubin kyoku ga arimasu, which is there's a post office over there. So, yubin kyoku ga arimasu is there's a post office. Okay. So, ga, in this case, is indicating existence. I know, my heart belongs to isekai as a shoujo genre, as a shoujo adventure genre, which is what it was in the 90s and early 2000s. Primarily. You know, there were exceptions, but it was primarily that was how it was used, and it has unfortunately just become a weird harem genre. And, like, you know, there were good isekais that weren't shoujo adventure genres. Like, I feel like Dot Hack. I enjoyed Dot Hack. I don't know if I could speak critically on Dot Hack because I have not watched it in, like, 20 years? 15 years? 15 sounds more correct. Maybe a little more. Yeah, maybe a little more. Maybe like 17? Like 17? I don't know. But, like, isekai harem series, and it's because harem series are largely very cringe. I think that's because the main dude in a harem show, he has to be super cool. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. I know. Fuck, what was it called? I think it was My Life as a Villainess in English, but I don't remember the Japanese title. Was pretty good, and I don't think that dealt with stuff like slaves, and they pretty much got rid of the fact that it was an isekai. It just allowed her to, like, know some things about what was gonna happen. Which I thought was a really interesting take on an isekai. But again, that was a very shoujo isekai. But yeah, harem series are fucking cringe as hell. But like I don't even know if I can, because I've never really gotten into any harem series that isn't Tenchi, like the Tenchi franchise. And even then, I did not give a shit about the harem part. I just liked several of the girls that were not even the ones that were, like, primarily interested in him. あのー、ゲームの、ごめん。ごめん. I don't. My kanji is very difficult. Give me a second. We're just gonna. I'm gonna very embarrassedly. I'm not gonna do it on screen though. Thank you. Yeah, it's I know it's long because it was I believe it was a light novel. But I enjoyed that one. Thank you. Thank you. I do not know a lot of kanji. I only know maybe like 20 kanji, and they're all pretty basic. A friend of mine from Japan was visiting recently, and I met up with him, and he was like, "How many kanji do you know?" And I'm like, "Not a lot, not an impressive amount, let me tell you. I know numbers. I know ame. I know the kanji for ski. And I do not know an impressive amount. I know maybe like 20, which means half of them are fucking numbers. Shinshitsu desu. It is a bedroom. I know it's been so long. It may be more than that. It might actually be closer to like 30, but it's been a while since I've studied. Watashi no heya wa shinjitsu to. I'm not sure what you would call a room that is an office, because I know, like, here they'll use, like, kaisha as office, but that's, like, the company building. But my bedroom is technically 2 rooms, one of which is my bedroom and one of which is my office. Koko ni arimasu? So, koko is over here. Ni is indicating that place. And then arimasu exists because it's it and is an unspecified object. It is arimasu, not imasu. Imasu is for living things or just for people? Is it... Oh... Okay, just office. Jimuji. Okay. Thank you. I'd probably just use office. So, 私の部屋は、寝室、事務所。Okay. 私の部屋は、寝室と事務所です。So, my room is a bedroom and office. The house is over here. So, 家はここです。ありがとう。家はここです。
It's drinking the water!
ありがとう。お茶を飲みます。Okay, so it is over here. It has been... Recently, the heat has broken a little where I am. This week has been better, but the past, 3 weeks were, oh my god, almost unbearable. They were absolutely horrible. Okay, let's see where we are on the leaderboard. Yeah, we're up to 7th place. Not bad. Let's see if we can get me into the promotion zone. We have to be in the top 5 for that, and then I have to stay there for 3 days. Okay. So, we just did home. We'll do intro. Do intro lesson 3. Sumi. Huh? Ah! Okay, so I live in Tokyo. So what is live in this case? Ah! Okay. So... But that... Su. Okay. So, it's like... Sun de imasu. Okay, so... Tokyo ni sun de imasu. Because this is imasu, because I'm talking about myself, and I am a living person. I am a human being. Let me see. I don't remember if sorry, I'm pulling up my textbook. Because I know that this is in here. And I can't remember if imasu is just things that are alive or people specifically. Greetings and introductions. I'm not sure where... Okay, just things that are alive in general. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just... Is there an index? Is there an index in here? Or... I can't find it. Okay. But things that are alive in general. Okay. I could not remember if it was things that are alive or just people. Okay. Tadaya-san! Have something tasty. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for vibing with us. You have some very delicious curry. I hope you enjoy it very, very much. I'm just trying to get my textbook out of the way. I hope you enjoy it very, very much. I hope your evening has been good and relaxing. Thanks for hanging out with us and helping me learn. Kyoto. Kyoto. I want to go to Kyoto. Kyoto? Who threw that? I know who threw that. Tokyo Shishin desu. So, Tokyo ni sun de imasen. Oh no, that's okay. I just wanted to thank you for still hanging out and to have something tasty to eat. Okay, so imasen is because I, a living being, am not living in Tokyo. Okay, so no, I do not live in Kyoto. So soon is a new vocab word. New vocab word for me. So that's I'm taking that one in. So that's like living in a place. Tokyo. Tokyo. Kyoto ni... Okay. So, I live in Kyoto. アメリカに住んでいます。I live in America. はい。京都に住んでいます。Yes! We did it. We're getting it. We're getting the hang of this of this new type of sentence. 東京に住んでいます。I live in Tokyo. はい。京都に住んでいます。I do not live in Tokyo. That's very true. 東京に住んでいません。But I have visited. I want to go back so badly. Holy shit, I want to go back so badly. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but something in my guts was saying in 2019 that if I didn't go in 2019, I was never gonna get there, and damn, something in my guts was kind of right. Yeah. 京都に住んでいません。Look at de for just a second. I just want to get like a sense. De 49 to 52. Indicates the location of an action. Okay. But not in this case, because it is applying to living in a place. Indicates a means or implement. No. Materials used, amount and scope. Mode or condition of the agent in action. Okay, so that is this one, because this is talking about living in an apartment. So it is de sundeimasu. Yeah, sundeimasu. No, but that's not the right day. That's not the right day. That is applying to living alone. Indicates the reason, so that's not. Something in my gut. Something in my gut, not my guys. Just something in my gut in 2019. I don't know what it was, but I could just feel it. I could just feel something that was like, I need to go now. I need to go this year. Amount and scope indicates the mode or condition. No, because that's talking about living alone. De imasu. So I shin de imasu. indicates the... Not because of... Is there somewhere else that de exists? No. Is it just the location? No, because it's applying to living. So being. Hmm. Okay. 死んでいあ、ざ、そ、すみ、東京、京都。Okay. 家、京都. Oh, Tokyo. Talking about Tokyo. I don't know why I was thinking Kyoto. Kyoto ni, because that's the place. 住んでいます。ません. Because I don't live there. I'm not there. Go, 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 go. So, Kyoto ni 住んでいます。猿東。Autumn? Okay, so 住んで is to live somewhere. So 住んでいます is to live somewhere. Tadayo-san, thank you for the follow. I'm glad that you have been having a lovely enough time with us to want to follow. I definitely want to do... Maybe I'll do more of this in the future. This seems to be going well. Maybe we'll do more language streams in the future. Gotta keep my skills... Keep my skills going. Counting. I'm bad at counters. There are so many of them. What do you say? Yotsu. Okay. Tsu, I'm pretty sure is a very general counter. Let me pull my textbook up, because I know there's a chapter. I know there is a chapter specifically for counters. And we're gonna bust it out. Greetings and introductions, daily routines, cities, homes? Maybe it was in homes. Referring to people, places, topic marker, leisure time? Favorite things and activities maybe had counters. Expressing likes or dislikes, forming noun phrases, comparisons. Oh, maybe it was in shopping. Talking about prices. Quantities with numbers and counters. 319. Okay. Because oh my god, there are so many counters. And tsu, I'm pretty sure is kind of a general one. Bound objects. is satsu. My hon... Okay, so they do not give me... They only give me a few specific counters. Imagination. So they're talking about my hon biki hiki and satsu. So flat objects, cylindrical objects, animals, and what do you mean by bound objects? Oh, like a book. Like a book. Okay. Like a book or a magazine. So give me 2 magazines would be satsu, because that's a bound object. Okay. So this does not have a large amount of counters, but there are counters for so many things, but yotsu, I think is just a fairly, sorry, I have to like move a wire out of the way, because I'm like running it over. So I think is a fairly general counter. Yotsu. Okay, yeah, 4 things. 4 of something. There are 2 desks. So, desk, no, that's genki. That's not a... Sukue? I think sukue is desk. Because I know they use desk in another lesson. Yeah, sukue. Okay. So, 2, 2つ があります. Okay, so 2つ机があります. Okay, I guess there's just not another particle. I felt like it should be like, I don't know, I felt like there should be a particle, but I guess there isn't. I always assume there should be a particle way more times than there actually should be. Okay. テーブルが3つあります. There are 3 tables. Okay. See, that makes a lot more sense to me than the sentence that I made, which was like, 3つテーブルがあります. This makes more sense to me. I don't know why. Because, I don't know, the ga applying to the existence of the tables, and then 2 exist. So there are 2 chairs. Isu is chair. 風を切ってビュンビュン君を運ぶ. Isu が4つあります. So テーブルが1つあります. There are 4 tables. 机が how many was it? 2つあります. See, 2人 is 2 people, and I just always remember 2人のbody and soul. That double had a profound effect on my life. テーブルが 4つ arimasu. I need some liquid. Isu ga 1つ arimasu. There is one chair. So, 部屋に3つの椅子が... Okay. There are 3 chairs in the room. So, because we were talking about there are... Okay, so this is 3つの椅子. Now I'm going to look up no, because I'm a little bit curious about why it is structured that way. No, 68 to 71. Indicates possession, which indicates position or location. Indicates that the first noun is modifying the second. Indicates 2 nouns are in opposition. I don't know what opposition means. It's not opposition. APPOSITION. Mystery Mai, the president of K University, is making a speech. So, okay, I think I kind of get it. Sayama-san no one-san no Chiyako-san. This is Chiyako, Sayama's elder sister. Okay. Used to replace ga to indicate the subject of a clause modifying a noun. Used to nominalize verbs and adjectives. Used as a nominalizer before verbs of perception. Okay, that's not this, I think. I don't think it's nominalizing. Kore wa Sakamoto-san no kaita abure desu. Indicates position or location. Okay. No. No. It's like indicating the amount of chairs. The first noun is modifying the second noun in terms of kind or category. No. Used at the end of sentences? No. That's not how it's being used here. Let me go back to 17. Because apparently there's something on 17? No may replace ga in this indicates the subject of a relative clause. That might be what it's doing, because ga is being used elsewhere in the sentence. Because, like, ga is indicating... Because what ga is indicating is something different. So, it may be using no to connect mitsu to isu because we're discussing because we're otherwise discussing... I think I understand why no is being used to replace... Because normally it would be isu ga mitsu arimasu to just be there are 3 chairs. But we're kind of rearranging things. So I think the no is technically replacing the ga that would be there if we were just talking about the chairs. But I think because we have to specify that the chairs are in the room... Okay. Heya ni isu ga itsumo arimasu ka? Or no, ikutsu. Ikutsu. Why am I saying itsumo? If you can explain what the question was and why you think it's weird. Okay, it was Heya ni mitsu no isu ga arimasu is what this sentence was. And I'm just trying to understand why it is suddenly mitsu no isu. And I, like, in the book, there's a note about ga that isu, that no can sometimes replace the ga in a certain circumstance. Indicates the subject of a relative clause. And so I think that, and it says that no may replace ga in this usage. So I think that mitsu in heya ni mitsu no isu ga, yes, that is the sentence. So I think that the no is replaced, because if it was just isu ga mitsu arimasu, it'd be like isu ga mitsu arimasu. And I think that that no is replacing the ga that would be there in that phrase, because the ga in this one is indicating something different. But I'm confusing myself because I'm phrasing this very, very badly. So I love this song. I love Zyuohger's opening. Kakse Sakyo no Oja Zyuohger. But yeah, that no is, like, I feel like I conceptually understand it, but I can't, like, explain it to myself or out loud. Okay, so it's not replacing anything. Or, like, it's like functioning. I'm gonna not try and keep explaining it, because I'm not explaining what I think anywhere near correctly. But both mitsu no isu ga arimasu. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so is it, like, I'm because the okay, so I'm not at all understanding how no is being used here, because I'm not quite finding anything in my section on no as a particle used between two nouns, indicating that the first possesses or is modifying the second. Also used in place of, so it's just it's modifying isu. So it's not so much indicating possession, it is just modifying isu, in that it's 3 chairs. Okay. So I needed to not be looking at these very specific uses and just look at this more general, broad sense of how it can be used just as a modifier. Okay, I understand that. So heya ni. Okay, so ni wa. Heya ni wa isu ga ikutsu arimasu ka? Which I know is how many chairs are in the room. But I want to look up ni wa. Which I'm not... Okay, so 12. So in some cases, blah, blah, blah. One. Eh? Okay, so it's just ni plus wa because we're talking about in the room. So we're indicating both that we're talking about this room and what is in it. Okay. Okay, so it's how... Let me just type it. So sometimes it is easier to just type the sentence than go through there, like, hunting for words. Tsukue ga hitotsu... Okay, so there is one desk. So... Itsu no tsukue ga arimasu would also be correct because it is... The no is just indicating that the itsu is regarding the desks. Or the desk, because it's one desk. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. This is why I consider myself, like, fucking beginner-ass beginner. Oh god, I can't type in Japanese. My keyboard is not set up for that. So, in the room. So, heya ni wa, because we're talking about the room. Teburu ga ikutsu, or is it teburu itsu? How many? Dore are in the room. Are? Arimasu? Ikutsu teburu ga arimasu? I feel like I've gotten the order of this sentence wrong. Okay, no, let's look at this. Okay, I was right the first time. I need to not fucking doubt myself. Heya ni wa teburu ga ikutsu arimasu. So it's because it's how many exist. It in the room. How many exist tables? Which makes no grammatical sense in English, but, like, I need to understand, like, that structure. I was right the first time, and I need to not doubt myself. How many desks are in the room? Question mark. Futatsu arimasu ka? Is there two? Are there two? Are there two? Is grammatically correct. Is... Window! Thank you! Arigato, Tadayo-san! Heya ni wa mado ga Mitsu arimasu. I'm just gonna type it. There are 3 windows in the room. Okay. I need to use the thing because I don't have it set up where I can just be typing in Japanese. So, 部屋にはテーブルがいくつありますか? So it's how many exist in the room, and we're talking about tables. Okay. I'm doing it, we're getting it. We're getting it, we're getting there. Family. Okay. Kanojo. Lady. Kanojo. Woman. Lady. So, 彼女は誰ですか? So, 誰? Okay, who? Dare is who. So who is she? That's a question I'm asking all the time. Who is she? Who is she though? I wanna know. Dare desu ka? Who is that? Who is it? Oh, or who are you? Dare desu ka? I guess it would depend on the context in which you were saying it. If I were to say it directly to someone, but if I were to be with someone and point to someone and be like, "Dare desu ka?" Be asking someone who I would assume knows who that is, be like, "Who's that?" Or who's this? Who are you? Kare no namae wa nan desu ka? So are we talking about a... Okay, so, what is his name? So instead of, あなたの名前は何ですか? We're asking about someone else that someone knows. Okay. Oh, she got a little cat! Girl? 誰の名前は何ですか? What's his name? What's the cat's name? I want to know. 誰の名前は何ですか? Okay, so 彼女 ryugaku, which I think is high school? I think that's high school. Zu Kare Dare. Are wa dare? Oh, who is that? Okay. Yeah, so it's just a person all the way over there. Who are they? Who is she? Ah, Ryugaku says exchange student. So, Ryugaku... Okay. Okay. I understand. I am mixing up many words in my head. So, 彼女は誰ですか? Who is she? Who is she? 彼は誰ですか? So who is he? So that's... Dare? Ah, That's a good way to remember that. Ryusei. Ryusei wa Ryugakusei desu. Ah! What is her name? Tell me her name. 彼女の名前は何ですか? I need to know the names of all the pretty ladies! What? 彼はトイレにいます? Oh, he's in the bathroom! He is in the bathroom, is what this sentence is. Because ni is applying to this place. We're talking about him. He is existing in this place. He's in the bathroom, or like he is going to the bathroom. He went. Yeah, okay. So he's in the restroom. He's in the bathroom. San. Dare. Kare. Kanojo. Gozai. Gosai. Gosai? Gosai. Kanojo wa doko ni iki... Oh, where did she go? Where is she going? Oh, because where did she go would be past tense, and that would be conjugated differently. So where is she going? So that'd be that would be imashita ka, I believe, is where did she go. So, kanojo wa doko ni ikimashita, I believe. I think that's right. That would be where did she go? Because that would mean she already left. Kare wa toire ni imasu. So, 彼女はどこに行きますか? Where is she going? Kare wa doko ni ikimasu ka is where is he going? Oop, I did that too quick. Didn't mean to do that, but kare? Ah, kare. They're similar, but they have a different radical on them. Different front radical. Okay, we're doing good. What place are we in? I want to know what place we're in. 6th! We're getting close. Oh man, 4 experience and we'll take 5th. We're doing good. We still got an hour. We've still got an hour. We're back on restaurant. Oh god, I always mix these up. Oh no, N, I know N. Kazoku? Kazoku! What the fuck am I thinking? Like, I realized I was saying that wrong when I looked at the kanji, and I'm like, I know that kanji, that's Kazoku. Why the fuck did I say ga? Okay, so, hyaku, sen, and man, I mix up a lot. So we're gonna do these backwards, because it'll tell me these when I click them, and we're gonna learn. Hyaku. That's what I thought. I'm gonna... Ah! Sen... Man. This is why I say I only know, like, 30 kanji tops. Hyaku and des. Okay. En, 100, man, 1000, chichi! Chichire! It is 100 yen. I miss 100 yen shops so fucking much. Oh my god. Like, there is a Daiso, like, an hour away from me. Oh god. Is it Sen Hyaku En? Yeah, because Hyaku Sen would be 100,000. So, Sen Hyaku is 1,100. Okay. Numbers are not complicated. You just say the numbers in order. Ichiman sen. So that's 10,000. 10,000. 10,000? Ichiman. I'm not. I don't. I'm. Oh, okay. Okay, so. Okay, so it is. It's 11,000 because you have the Ichi. So if it was Ni Mansen? There are 100. Oh god, I do not want to be in that room. Well, depending on the size of that room. Because if it's like a really, really big room, I can deal with a room with 100 people in it. If it's a room that can fit like 1,000 people, I can deal with 100 people in that room. If it is a room, if it is what I think of it, like when you just say room, 100 people makes me want to die. So, 部屋に100人100人がいます。Another correct solution. 部屋に Oh, には Okay. Okay. That makes sense. 1100円です。It is. Okay. Ugh. 11,000円です。11,000円です。It is 11,000 yen. Ichiman. Okay, so it is 11,100 yen. Yeah! Numbers! I'm bad at math. Okay, so 10,000. So in this? Ichiman in this. So why does the sen come in? Oh, because that's another 1,000. Okay, okay. I understand now. Okay. This has provided me clarity. So, Ichiman and or Ichiman is 10,000. So, Ichiman Sen is 11,000 because it's 10,000 and then another 1,000. So, Ichiman ni Sen would be 12,000, where Niman would be 20,000. Okay, we're learning to fucking count, which is not even a thing I can do in fucking English. I'm sorry I'm swearing, numbers will do that to me. Okay. This is definitely information I knew at some point that completely left my brain, but now I'm getting it. I get it now. Okay, we're good. We're good at numbers a little bit. There are 100 people in the room. So, heya ni, we're talking about in the room. Niwa, in the room. 100 people exist. Yes. Okay. We're gonna put it into practice. Ichi man sen hyaku en desu. So this is the 10,000. This is the 1,000. This is the 100. Okay, we're making numbers. We're making numbers happen. I should put a comma in there, but I'm not gonna, because we're living on the fucking edge. Okay, I feel like I had some kind of numbers breakthrough going on there. We are finally into the promotion zone. Oh, we're in 4th. Damn. We're shooting for the top. I only have one more league left to get into. And if I get into it, we might do this again next week, because I want to see if I can maybe try and take the top of the Diamond League. So we did... Was that restaurant? So we were talking about cost? I think that was restaurant. Okay. We're on to activity. Activities. Terrifying. Hataraki. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Hataraki. I don't know. Ah! I knew this was something I'd seen before. Because that's Kuruma. I'm not sure how it would be pronounced in this case, but I know that's Kuruma. Hataraki. Go. Ki. Rai. Ki. Like tree. Hataraki. Jikan. 彼女は来ますか? Ki. So is she gonna come? Is she gonna come to our thing? Is she Hi Bonnie. Hi Bonnie, I love you. 彼は いつ来ますか? Hi, Bunny. So when? Oh, when will he come? Itsu. Itsu. Itsu is when. And then itsumo is always. So when will he come? So, 彼は So, いつ来ますか? There we go. 誰が来ますか? 誰が来ますか? Who is coming? Buka jumping, new Buka fighting. I love the Rube opening. Yeah, so who's coming? Who's coming to the thing? So it'd be like, パーティーは誰が来ますか? Be like, who is coming to the party? Hataraki. Hataraki is work. That's why I knew what that was. So it's when does she work? Eh? Karera? Karera? Nan jikan hatarakimasu ka? So I think this is what time? Like, what time does he work? Like, what are his work hours? Kara uses rot. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so this is when do they work? Okay. Thank you, because I was confused by that. I've never seen that before. Okay, so karera wa nanjikan hatarakimasu ka? So it's what, I believe it's what time do they work? How many hours? Okay, jikan is hours. This is how long it's been since I've fucking studied. Is that I forgot. So when would just be itsu. What the fuck am I thinking? Okay. So how many hours do they work? Okay. Okay. I understand now. 時間があります. Eh? 時間が Oh, I have time. That's just yeah, I can give some hours to this. I have time available. Time exists. Okay, I understand now. So 彼女はいつ働きjust 働きます? So when いつ? Okay, I think this is right. The non is throwing me. The non is throwing me, but I don't think it goes in this sentence. 彼女はいつ働きます? I forgot the fucking ka at the end, holy shit. I was so thrown by the goddamn non that I forgot to put the ka in the end. Oh my god, these are the stupid mistakes I make. These are the dumb mistakes I make when I'm, like, thinking too hard. Because I was so focused on, like, trying to figure out if this nan went in the fucking sentence that I completely forgot the goddamn ka at the end. Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't believe myself. When will she come? Or when will she arrive? Okay, so 31. I work for 31. Okay, I'm thinking that's in like a week. I work 31 hours. Okay. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. 30 is it 31? Okay, 31時間. Probably 8:30, because I think we're just doing episode Z and Decker? So I think 8:30? Because that should be about an hour and a half total. Kare wa itsu. Not mo. Because that just means he will always come. Kimasu ka. So, kare wa itsu kimasu ka? Ha! We did it. Ki. Not right. That makes it confusing. Inu! I can't believe they keep making me fucking look at Inu, brother. It's fucking killing me, y'all. Jikan. Yasai. Hataraki. Ah! Jikan wa arimasu. Okay, watashi ni. Because ni, I forget exactly how ni was indicating in this, but I definitely know what it is. 52 to 60. Because it just, does it indicate time sometimes? Indicates time. That's why it's ni. Because it's watashi ni jikan wa arimasu. Because I have time. Time is available for me. Asa gohan no. Oh, it's breakfast time. They need to use the Robotar. Okay, no, see, the problem was, I think it was 23. He's stuck in the suit for the whole episode, so he's just fucking walking around. And there's a shot. I'm sorry, I have to add this. Y'all have to fucking see this. That is just his feet fucking clipping through each other, and I'm like a feral fucking animal over this. Like, his feet are just clipping through each other. And I'm like, oh my god. The Jiro's robot? Yeah, Jiro's robot is hysterical and I love it. It's so fucking stupid, I love it. But his feet clipping through each other are killing me! And, like, the thing about this shot is this shot switches between the CGI and there's, like, a puppet of this suit. So, like, the shot before this is the puppet the puppet legs moving back and forth as, like, an extreme close-up. And then they, like, switch to the CGI, and they also keep using this overstuffed, like, for extreme close-ups, there is sometimes just an overstuffed glove hand. It's horrible. I don't know why they thought an entire episode of Inu Brother stuck in his suit would be a good idea. I understand why from, like, this grander concept of it being the Geki Ranger episode. And that's also why Jiro's thing comes together, because, like, fighting this kind of inner feral being, the whole thing is a tribute to fucking Geki Violet on, like, multiple different levels. I think Danjiro is purple because it does, like, a light and darkness thing. So, like, the dragon is gold and the tiger is purple because purple is often a stand-in for black in Sentai. Anytime there is it's supposed to be a light that is black, it's purple. So I think that's why it's purple. Because I think it's supposed to be these opposing forces of light and darkness within Jiro. It's a little weird. I don't know why they didn't just make it silver, because that plays very much into the dragon and tiger thing. But I think it's because it's supposed to be a visual representation of the light and shadow within Jiro, which is weird given Don Murasame, but he also hasn't shown up in a couple of episodes, so whatever. I need to get this gif off screen, because his legs clipping through each other makes me so angry. The reason, Inu Brother wouldn't bother me if they were all janky CGI. If all 6 of them, when transformed, were janky CGI, it wouldn't bother me. Robobolt isn't technically Geki Violet, but he is in that episode paralleled to Go's wolf key that overtook him. Seven or 8 what? Did I forget a fucking sentence I was saying? Did I forget a sentence I was saying? Like, Jiro can now self-overcome Danjiro. He is now conscious of it. Oh, 7 or 8. Yeah, I don't know, however many of them. Or even... No, it would have to be all of them. But the fact that only, like, 1.5 of them are CG jank just drives me up the fucking wall. It should be all of them or none of them. Because having Inu Brother and sometimes Kiji Brother be CG, when they are supposed to be the same thing and exist in the same physical way as the rest of the Don Brothers, who are just normal, physical people in practical suits, is why it, like, fucks up my suspension of disbelief so much. When Rintaro riding the CGI lion and Kamen Rider Saber didn't, because the lion is supposed to be this whimsical, otherworldly thing. So the jank of it is just part of that kind of whimsical otherworldliness, that it's just not existing properly in the real world in a way that we can perceive. Where if all of them in Don Brothers were CGI jank, it would just be like, okay, that's just what they are. They are these weird, whimsical, not totally real objects, or these not totally real beings existing in the real world. But because most of them are physical suits, and only the ones that are not proper human proportions are CG, and, like, not even really good CG, which is not the CGI team's fault, because they have no fucking time to do this, it becomes this, like, weird thing because they're supposed to exist in the world in a way that doesn't make sense. But yay, the rice is done! That's always good. Always good when the rice is done. Let me just hear this sentence again. I think this is, it's breakfast time. Or it's time for breakfast. Yes! Ah, desu. Okay, so we're kind of asserting it's time for breakfast. Let me just yo is a particle. Let's look this up, how it works at the end of a sentence. 131, 132. It's got the battle road. Urges a course of action. Indicates a request. Indicates a statement of certainty, which I think is what it would be here, and kind of how I've understood yo to be used. Indicates scolding or contempt. Okay, so yeah. That, which is also kind of how I've understood it. So statement of certainty or scolding or contempt, the way we would indicate that in English is with an exclamation mark. So, like, the rice is done. The excitement expressed by that exclamation mark would be the same as statement of certainty would be using the yo. So urges a course of action is okay, so we're indicates a request in a strong way. Okay. Yeah, the rice chime puts you in the rice mood. I use a pressure cooker. I don't have, like, just a rice cooker. I have a big pressure cooker that also, like, has a setting for rice, and it's great, and I love it. And it sings me a little song when I put the lid on, and then it sings me another little song when I take the lid off, and that is what puts me in the mood. I used it today to make okayu, rice porridge, because I've been having stomach troubles lately. My stomach's been bothering me, and okayu is very mild and doesn't upset my stomach, and usually isn't, if I eat it for a couple of days, it's enough to, like, settle my stomach out so I can eat normally. Yeah, unfortunately my kitchen is very small, so I don't have room for a lot of appliances, which is why I don't have a separate rice cooker. I wish I had the room for just, like, a good, really nice rice cooker. But unfortunately, my kitchen is very, very small, so I don't have room for a lot of appliances. So the pressure cooker, because I also make, stews, and my pressure cooker has an attachment, so I can use it as an air fryer, so I use that for cooking, like, potatoes and stuff. So it is one thing that can do a lot of things, but I would love, like, a really nice rice cooker that sings me a little song, but unfortunately there's nowhere to put one. 31 hours, which technically is part-time, I think, but so 31時間が働きます. Okay, there we go. Oh! It's just, okay, so there's no ga in there. No, unfortunately, a lot of the outlets in my bedroom are broken. So I have, power strips, but my, the kitchen is downstairs, and my bedroom is upstairs. I keep mine in my bed and use it as a body pillow. Oh, I need to actually get a pillow because I have a Grahatia body pillowcase. Okay, so that ga was not supposed to be in there. So it's just 31時間働きます. Okay. Okay. I understand. Ki. Yeah, I do actually have to, like, hold something while I sleep. Otherwise, I can't sleep if I'm not holding on to something. So I'm usually either holding on to a pillow or a stuffed animal that I've had for 20 years. Oh god, 20 years. Holy shit, time is fake. Time is fake. I don't want to think about it. When does she work? So, 彼女はいつ働きます。え？彼女はいつ oh my god, I did it again. I did it again because, it was because of the non again. 31時間働きます。彼女はいつ働きますか? It is a fucking question. Where does that put us? We're in 4th place. We're doing it. We're getting there. Okay, I think we can probably do 1 or 2 more. Position. Okay, this is gonna be... Shita! Shita! I know that one. That's below. Wait! Oh my god, okay. So here's a YouTube video I'm planning about this kanji. In the US, in Mario 64, this is in, I don't think so. I don't think I have links on in chat, but you can post it in the Discord. We have a Discord if you want to, or you could DM it to me, which I would have to hold on, I have to, like, go to Twitch for that. But I think you can DM me links. But it... Oh. Accept. I don't think it's right. Okay, that's fine. Drez is my mod, and takes care of all that for me. So you can just DM it right to me. But okay, so in Mario 64, in Peach's courtyard, there's the statue of the star, and it has a little plaque on it. And in the US, in the 90s, because there was everyone thought that statue said L is real, 2401. Link to the rice cooker. Okay. Ooh, I think that was the rice cooker I was looking at earlier today, actually. Okay. Okay. I was looking at either that or a very similar rice cooker today. That's expensive. That's an expensive rice cooker. That was definitely not the one I was looking at. So, because it has this shape, they thought it was either an L, or because it has this, they thought it was maybe an E, because the resolution is so low texture that, you know, it's not actually readable. And when I started learning Japanese and I learned ue, my brain immediately jumped back to the plaque on that statue, and I'm like, that's not an L or an E. That's not an L or an E. That's ue. That's fucking ue. It's above. So now I'm putting together an entire YouTube video being like, I want to investigate this. This sign isn't in English. Because, of course it isn't. Why would this sign be in English? This game was made in Japanese. Of course the sign is going to be in English, and they just didn't translate it because there's no text associated with the sign. You can't read it. So it's just there, and it's like, it's so illegible anyway that I don't think they thought a mystery would go around it. Anyway, it's ue, and I'm doing a YouTube video about it. Migi. Migi is left. No, Hidari is left. Migi is right. Migi is right. It's the right side. And Hidari is left, and I know this because of Kamen Rider. Shita is below. Now remember this, because ue is above, because this comes, everything is above the horizontal, and for shita, everything is below the horizontal. Ue. Migi. Kudasai wa hidari. That's fair. Yes. I mean, the kanji was definitely, absolutely designed like that. Because most kanji are very visual representations of what they are. But I need to tell myself these things. I need to figure these things out. Up. Ue. Because it's up. Migi. What is this then? Ishi. I don't know what that is. Migi. Stop. Down. Hidari. Migi. Ryoko. Migi ue ni arimasu. It is above to the right? Eh? I guess you could say northeast. It is on the upper right. I guess. Okay. Isu wa sono, the chair is below that. Okay. Okay, so it is on the bottom left. Yeah! Okay. Now, why are your chairs on the table? Unless this is a restaurant that is closed at the moment. Isu wa isu, ue no teburu desu? That seems right. Oh, table no ue. Okay. 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 I got it backwards. I had everything I needed, I just put them in the wrong place. Ue, shita, hidari, migi, one. Mark. Table no no 左と右に椅子があります。So the table, there are chairs to the left and right of the table. What? Okay. So on the left and right of the table is where the chairs are. Okay. I had to break that sentence down in a different way. I had to break that sentence down in a little bit of a different way, but I understand it now. So on the left and right of the table is where the chairs are. Okay. It is on the upper right. Not tupper, upper. I can't spell. Okay, so 椅子はテーブルの上です。Okay. 10 minutes? I think we can do one more. I think we can do one more. So next time I do this, we'll just start from routines. We won't go through all of these basics. We'll start from routines, and we'll work on new stuff. So vacations. I have not done anything in vacation, so we're gonna learn something. Look at it wiggling and dropping a coconut. Ryoko. Ryoko. Why did you go through all of them, actually? Just to warm up, mostly, because I wasn't really sure how long all of this would take. I haven't done a Duolingo stream in a long time, and I thought it would just be good to warm up. But next time we'll just go through new stuff. End it with a story. Okay. Let's see. What kind of story? What do you want a story about? Pa. Tokoro. Ah! Kayobi! Ryoko. Was this? Ryoko? Ah, okay. We'll see how quickly we get through this, and I can maybe, if we're doing 8:30, I can maybe do one of the stories. Okay. Tokoro? Cool. Welcome. Yoroshiku. Yokoso. I got into Japanese because I'm a weeb. I'm an old weeb, though. I have tapes. Like, I have I have tapes back from the tape trading era. I was 7, I think, when Sailor Moon started airing on TV in the US. Got into it then. I never took any formal lessons. You know, I picked up stuff here and there, and I would understand phrases just from the commonality of them. And but I decided to take lessons when I went back to school in 2017, I think. Just because it was there and I needed some electives, and I'm like, why not? Why not try and actually learn? So I did 2 years. It was four courses. Travel, which I believe would be this. Ryoko. Okay. フランスへようこそ。Ah! It was more of a circumstantial thing than me just, like, dropping it. I wasn't able to continue school due to some, financial situation. So welcome to France. And I've been so busy with things that I just haven't had kind of room in my life for self-study. And unfortunately, the community college that I was studying at isn't particularly close to where I live. I can't drive because I have some vision problems. So it's not easy for me to get there. Hi, Small Gnome. I would like to go back and actually do maybe the second and third course again. But I still have my textbook, so I can self-study and stuff. I haven't had time, but now lately I've been like, now that my, you know, I still have a lot of the financial issues that I've had. It's still a problem that I'm handling. No, we have been appeasing the bird for the past, like, 4 hours, so, I think my family is safe. Itsumo! That's always. 彼女は、itsumo isogashi desu. So she is always busy. I know isogashi is busy. So I'm trying to get self-study back into my routine. I'm pretty pleased with how this went today, so I definitely want to incorporate it into my schedule more. So I definitely want to get back into it, get my skills back up, learn more, get myself in a good place with it. Okay, so 彼はいつも忙しいです。Okay. With these I like to check my brain holds sentences so poorly. So like you can see I've been doing really well in these lessons with the exception of a few stupid mistakes because I remember so much of what I learned, but it's hard for me to apply it because I'm so out of practice, so I really want to get back into practice. Get my skills back up. Welcome to Japan. Itsumo hitori de ryoko shimasu. I always travel by myself. That's one that's good for me to know. Oh my god, when I went to Japan, I went by myself because no one I knew was really in a position to be traveling at that time. And everyone was so confused and I guess maybe impressed. Like a lot of my like friends and family were very impressed that I traveled literally to the other side of the planet by myself. But But like when I was coming back, when I was changing planes, and I was technically re-entering the U.S. My plane had landed. I was coming through customs, and the customs agent kept asking me like, "And you're traveling by yourself? You're alone? You're by yourself?" And I'm like, "Yeah. Why are you asking me that like 8 times?" Like, I'm not fucking suspicious. Ah, 時々一人で... Okay, so I sometimes travel by myself. Which is technically more true, because I went to Canada with other people, but I also realized on that trip, as much as I loved being with all of my friends, I think I prefer to travel alone. Just to set the pace of things for myself, because I definitely pushed my body harder than it was ready for. I sometimes drink alone. That's sad. Though I also sometimes drink alone, but I only drink alone in my own house. I sometimes eat alone. Why would you tell someone that? Why? What is that relevant to? Hitori de Ryoko. I do not travel alone? Okay. Okay, let me look at my buttons. Let me see what's up with... my thing is broken. Hold on. It's not broken. It's sometimes my Stream Deck will just not respond. I don't know why. So I sometimes have to restart it. Usually, it's not a problem when I'm streaming. I think this is the first time it's actually been an issue while I've been using it. So I'm hoping it doesn't fuck up my being live, but usually it shouldn't. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Oh, Ichi is live. Okay, none of them are live. Let me see what Ichi is up to. Ooh, .hack. .hack GU. Okay, we're gonna raid Ichi. We're gonna raid Ichi, who I love and adore. My fellow TokuTuber. No, creator dashboard is what I want. That's where my raid button is. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun brushing up on my Japanese. We will definitely do more of this. I had a very, very good time doing this with y'all. So we will definitely, absolutely do this again. I will put this on the schedule again. Maybe we will do some stories next time. I'm a little bit intimidated by stories, because I did one once and I was a little bit intimidated by it, but maybe we'll do some next time. Maybe we'll run through our lessons and maybe we'll do some stories. Maybe we'll start and end with a story. We'll see. But thank you all so much for coming out, for doing this with me. I had a wonderful time. We will absolutely be doing this again. So everyone be good, be nice. You have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you very, very, very much. And I hope you have a great day. And y'all be good. And I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I forget what we're doing, but we'll be back tomorrow. And I will see you then.